Hello, everyone.
Been a while.
Welcome back.
Been a while.
It's been a while. Stop that. It's been some time. It's perhaps been. We had an extended. You guys had a school holiday break. That's just what I'm gonna say. It was. It's just an extended little time. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. We missed you dearly. Uh, I missed you. I missed DMing. Gonna start with the opening announcements. Um, the First off, thank you to our favorite goose and character artist who unfortunately could not be here, Mackie. Shout out to Mackie for all of your amazing artwork, for just being super cool. Unfortunately, you could not make it tonight. I hope you feel better. Um, Thank you to Carly for these lovely tiles, as well as the amazing logo that you see on stream. Check it out. It's right there. Thank you to our other artists. It's been too long. I don't remember what was happening. I had it last time. Thank you to Lycal for the amazing background that we have. I'll fix that in a second. Thank you to Lycal for the amazing background. You can find all of the artist information in the chat. Thank you to possibly Chain PQ for our maps, Arcane Anthems for our music. Those things. Why is the audio not working? Okay, there it is. I had to fix it. All of that information we found in the chat below. Thanks to all of you for joining us and watching the stream. It's been some time. And also thank you for just joining us. Check out our moderated Twitch chat where you can, have fun, see us faffing around, talking to each other, enjoying life. All of those beautiful things. Thank you to our followers and subscribers. Thank you for all of the input that you guys give us and the amazingness that you share, your donations, all of that. Speaking of donations, donation tiers. I know them off the top of my head. For $1 or 100 bits, you can grant guidance or a +1 to a player's rolls. For $3 or 300 bits, you can grant inspiration or a D6 to a player's rolls. For $10 or 1,000 bits, new character who dis, create a custom NPC for the stream. That information will also be in the chat below. Listen, I'm a little rusty. Ignore me. I believe that it's all of our announcements.
Hi, little Rusty. I'm Liz. Nice to meet you.
You get out of here.
Okay, bye.
You stop that.
Aw.
You had me at hello?
It's cut the feed. Cut the feed. Cut the feed.
I'm ending the stream right now.
Why do you have?
You have so many. Why do you have that many?
I have 6 copies of Jerry Maguire sitting next to me.
Why?
Just casually, just right there.
A cookie? They're in the kitchen, Mom. Do I need to get you a cookie? I casually have them. Because do I need to get you a cookie, Mom? No. Okay. What's going on? Oh, I have 6 Jerry Maguires because there's these people who are doing like an art installation where they're trying to collect Jerry Maguire VHSs because it's the most produced VHS. And so they want to build a pyramid of Jerry Maguires. And so my human and I have like 16 Jerry Maguires between the two of us.
What? Sure.
Because it used to be like we'd give them to each other for holidays and like celebrations and stuff. At one point, the guys opened up a VHS store in an old Blockbuster that only rented out Jerry Maguire VHSs. Look it up. It's a thing. Look it up. Jerry Maguire Pyramid. It's a real thing.
All right. That's a way to.
Was that enough? As if my brain wasn't melting enough already.
I don't know what to do with that information.
So Danny, a VHS was actually what we used to watch movies on.
Listen,
back in the medieval times.
Liz, there is an important thing you're missing, and that Danny and I would both know what VHSs are because we all remember the very bright orange Nickelodeon Rugrats VHS.
Yep.
And that's burned into my brain. I'm never forgetting that.
Good, I'm glad.
It was brightly orange.
Listen, As difficult as it may be to believe, I used to rent VHSs from
Oh my
Blockbuster.
god.
Same. There was a
You're
I
block.
used to rent
ancient.
N64 games from Blockbuster.
You're
Get
ancient.
There was a Blockbuster around the corner. I loved going there.
Listen, that was the only way that I ever got to play Hey You Pikachu.
True. All right.
Lit-
Faff time aside, I think
There you go.
we're good.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, recap. Where last we left our students, they spent some time training, honing their battle skills on the training ground, showing off their respective strengths and abilities, some of those not meant for the public eye, and generally just getting a better feeling for their own powers as a group and the powers of their competitors. After this training session, the party shared lunch in the cafeteria and managed to disrupt a young marriage in the making, as Burns was nearly tricked into a demonic marriage
Demonic marriage in the making.
Right. I forgot about that.
by
All
the
of marriage is demonic.
by the Cassius twins. After that, the party spent some time training again before bedding down for the night, with each student experiencing a perhaps.
I could almost marry twins.
He did almost marry twins.
Good on him.
If only he'd known ahead of time, it might have been alright. After going to bed, the party each had some interesting dreams pushed forth by various sources in their life, be it fae influences or certain entities that live in the dark, or nightmares of what could happen, or mentorships offered. After each student sort of woke up from their respective dreams, they found chaos erupting in the dorms, as there were some perhaps bleeding out occult effects from the dream of one Eugene Vander. The party went in and was able to return their friend to the waking world and now find themselves sort of sitting together in Eugene's dorm this morning. A little shaken up, but mostly all together and intact. What are you all doing?
We had left with us
Sitting there.
still sitting in the room, right?
Yes, you had just been. Lady Von Stein had just left the room to give you guys a bit of alone time. She offered to waive your need for classes today, but you'd all said you needed a moment just to talk to each other and figure out what you were feeling. So you were all just sitting around.
Believe Pontios is also here.
Pontios is also here. That is where we ended. He sort of rushed in and just gave you the best hug from a sibling, and you were a little concerned about that.
Hmm
Um,
I believe I also dropped the satyr form and just
Yes.
I'm sitting there in just my regular changeling form.
You are currently simply a changeling, which I think is the first time Salem has seen this.
Yeah. Because Salem wasn't there when I showed the others before.
Yes. So this is the first time, Salem, that you've seen them not be a satyr, but instead a sort of pale changeling.
So,
uh, what happened?
Just,
yeah, let's address all of that. What's going on first?
just a really, really bad, really bad dream. Really, really bad. I, t- mm, I don't think it was even a dream, really. It's just, and I kind of tap Pontius' shoulder. It was, her and I, we talked. It wasn't like a talk. It was more of like I was figuring out things that happened, and I didn't like it.
To, and he sort of points to his band.
Mhm.
Oh, that's okay. You know, it happens sometimes. Talking to powerful entities can be stressful, but
Especially when they tell you what happened.
okay. What do you want to talk about that, or okay?
Like, okay, did this happen a lot when you talk to the whole person who gives me powers thing,
No,
or
I don't. I don't remember that having like at all. Really. It just kind of happened.
right? I mean,
What
is it
did
something?
Cornelius think about all of this?
Why are you doing this?
Uh,
As you ask about that, you turn and you don't see Cornelius in the
Okay.
room.
Okay.
son of a bitch!
Fuck.
Where do you all keep going?
Here with all right.
Did anyone see where Cornelius went, or we just?
Feel free to make either investigation or perception, depending, and that will
I
decide what to tell you.
I would like to make a. Ooh, I'll just do perception because my investigation stuff. I'm gonna use my dice that gave me nat 20s a moment ago.
I'll do investigation.
18,
Perception.
dirty 20.
Okay, so 2 investigations, and Salem, you're doing perception.
Yeah, it was a 14.
14. So I'll do perception first. So with the
Oh,
14.
I did perception too. Just
Oh,
saying.
okay.
I
You
got a
two are
dirty 20.
perception. Okay,
Dirty
so
20 perception.
I'll still do perception first. So for you two, you're looking around, sort of trying to get a feel of. Wait, hang on. Where did Cornelius go? You think for a moment they might just like not be at eye level because given that you're both a little taller, you're both taller than Cornelius. You look around like
Yeah.
maybe they might have just like got in between, but you don't see them anywhere. You don't also with your perception check, you don't see any footprints or anything that would look like they left the room. The door is still closed. You don't see anything moved around.
That's not good.
And then what was yours, Eugene?
17 for investigation.
Looking around, you also are you. It's a little easier for you from your angle in the bed. You can see directly at the door, so you see that they couldn't have left without you at least kind of seeing it through your periphery. And looking around, you see that there is something, sort of like a residue closer to the floor of where they were standing, and you see that residue sort of leads from the floor to where your ankle was, where they were like grabbing onto you.
I'm just gonna point at that so the others can see it.
What the hell is that?
Is that? And you see Pontiac sort of reaches over it and touches it, and goes, "That's it tastes awful."
Don't lick things.
Why would you lick things that you
If,
don't really aren't on?
if you don't, yeah, if you don't know what it is, don't lick it.
Well, that's how I know it's brimstone.
Why?
This is what I had to deal with my whole life.
Why is there brimstone where our friend was sitting?
Put something in your mouth.
Well, I didn't eat it. I just, you know. And he
It
does it
doesn't
again,
take
and he's
eating
like,
it.
"Oh,
Don't.
I forgot it was on my
Okay.
hand still."
It doesn't take eating it to be dangerous to you.
But
Okay, so why would brimstone be where our friend is standing or was standing?
well, usually that's like demon stuff, or
Right.
like magic for demons.
Is this
Whatever.
another demon marriage bullshit?
I'm pretty sure you don't get that. I don't know. I don't know if that's part of it. Did they hold the rock for the time? That you'd have to do that first.
Yeah, no, we just had to break one up with my brother.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. The teachers'
Yeah.
lounge is kind of gossipy.
I believe that.
Yeah,
Um,
they're kind of. And, Dr. Shore's not happy about it.
I believe that. I mean, I don't think I can't feel like that's part of the school rules, but it probably should be.
I don't know if
No
that's a rule.
tricking others into marriage.
I don't know if that specifically is. I mean, we have rules about like consent and stuff. I don't know
Are
if
we talking
specifically.
about things here?
Right. Your friend is missing. I don't. Where did? Um.
Is there? I mean, for you magical people, is there like spells or whatever that might leave like a teleportation spells that leave a brimstone outline, or were they smoted?
I
It's-
can
you-
if I have 11 minutes, I can ritually cast detect magic, but
I mean,
I don't think I'm really going anywhere quite yet.
Oh wait. Do you need? Do you not? Can you? Pontiac sort of looks at you, Eugene, and just like, can you not do the? You, you know. The thing.
I,
The,
um, I don't.
I'm
you not?
blinking at you, but I'm not sure you're paying attention.
Oh. Can I touch your arm? Student I don't know the name of.
That's Salem.
Salem.
Oh wait, I do know your name. I escorted you to detention. Never mind. Can I? Is it okay if I touch your arm, or is that not a thing?
Sure.
Can I do a magic thing to you? It's not gonna hurt.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Uh, okay. You see, Pontius sort of puts a hand on you, Salem, and you feel as if you can cast ritual spells at whatever their time is, their base time, without like the extra 10 minutes. Because can you
All
not?
right, how could they take advantage of this? Nope. All right, I'll just do that. I'll detect magic, even though I have a feeling they could have done it.
He usually doesn't have that spell prepared,
Oh, okay.
but he has this class ability.
Detect magic.
Alrighty. So yeah, with the detect magic, you do. What is that? You can sort of detect a what looks like a teleportation spell. It doesn't look like a teleportation circle, more as if a singular person was just sort of plucked out of wherever they were.
Well, within the time that it took us to realize that one of us was having a nightmare and the other one was. Anyways, they were teleported away.
Okay. I mean, what things or people could teleport a student away with no other student noticing?
Is that extreme detention? Is there an extreme detention?
There is, but we don't usually use brimstone for that.
Well, the only teacher I can think of that I can associate with that type of things would be Mr. Wants to Kill Everyone.
Moriarty, yeah.
Oh, he's not allowed to kill people, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but he summoned not a sprite, what imp during class, so I assume since it was from hell,
He's
this would be associated with them as well.
what? Oh,
Oh, yeah. It was the best class ever.
Oh yeah, we were taught how to entrap demons
wait.
in a class.
Best class ever.
That sounds useful. I don't know if maybe I okay. I still am faculty, unfortunately. I
I'm
don't.
just gonna tap him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Just gonna kind of lean it. Can you not get in trouble for that one? It was kind of cool.
Okay. That does sound cool, and I'm kind of annoyed I didn't get that when I was here.
I'm gonna encode thoughts
But
of
I
like
am
a
still a
little piece of the
teacher.
lesson.
Moving slowly away from about to do the same thing.
I'm just gonna encode thoughts in that class and just kind of stick it right onto his forehead.
Oh, it's always so weird when you do that. Why are you so short?
Best class ever.
That is actually super useful. Okay, but he probably still shouldn't be doing. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't. I don't know about this. I don't know
But I mean,
anything.
yeah,
The
imps are.
thought of you saying that I'm not going to remember this and then put that to your head.
Okay, I. I really don't want to inform any of the other faculty about this because it seemed like a really cool thing that you got to experience, and I don't want it to be awful. But also, you're really pushing me to. You know what? I'll tell Lady von Stein. She'll do something
No,
about it.
Nah, you don't have to. It'll be fine.
She'll be chill about it.
please don't ruin the one class I actually enjoyed for 2 seconds.
Well,
It was
That's a better
really weird.
teacher, thank you.
I
He
do
started
have to tell
taking
someone.
notes.
That's confused. Students.
I took notes, man.
I will tell Lady von Stein, and she will presumably do nothing about it because she doesn't care about that. But I have done my job and will not get fired.
I guess that's
Perfect.
fair. So, should we go talk to Moriarty?
Sure, I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of morning classes.
Also, I'm pretty well. He's not allowed to kill us, so maybe we'll be okay.
True. Upside, he wouldn't have killed your friend. He can't,
Fair.
since he's not allowed. They're
Is he allowed to
just
torture students?
no. That's also torture, maim, kill, use for parts. I don't remember what for the rest of it. Yeah, he's got
parts?
he's weird.
There's probably something that requires the
I got
part.
necromancer vibes. Nobody?
Yeah,
No?
he said
That's fair.
I I mean, I'm kind of glad he just sleeps in your class because he used to say like kids make the best reagents, and it was confusing to be like, I don't want to be here. I
Do you
feel
think
like
he's
you'd
someone who
cut
should
me
be
open.
teaching people? Someone
He's
whose favorite phrase is "kids make the best reagents."
he's really good at magic. He's really good at magic.
What is with this school? The first day we have, well, not the first day, but one of the first days we have a teacher come in late and claim that they just stolen something.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, Professor Paradise. Guards are still looking for them. So, what did they steal anyways?
A flower.
Kind of flower for, I
Ah.
assume, some kind of ritual, as they probably like. They said a potion, something that they were gonna die. I don't know.
Oh, the thing they kept asking for like leave for.
Yeah, they took an illegal plant.
Yeah, that's I guess
Hmm.
that's okay.
How many teachers here are criminals? Is it all of them?
Are you a criminal?
I'm not. I'm just a student.
I,
Well,
there are some things that he does that are kind of just crimes against the world in general.
I guess
Right. So we
Doctor
have a general
Shore's
baseline that everyone who teaches here is some kind of criminal.
Doctor Shore's not.
Oh
Really?
yeah, I believe that.
She's a general. She's a military general. I guess General
So
Weimer is also not a criminal.
war crimes. I'm going to assume war crimes at this point.
Well, no, she doesn't. She doesn't work for the country's military. She works for the Dull Knights, whose whole thing is don't commit
Don't.
war crimes, and if you hurt people,
I
you
love their
don't deserve
specific
to.
thing is don't commit war crimes.
Their
Is
whole
that
thing is
number one or
their kind of number one is power to the people, and that
Mm.
humans deserve like a good life or whatever. That like mortals deserve to have good lives, and that if you don't, if the royal family doesn't ensure that people are like healthy and happy, then they don't deserve to be the royal family. That's kind of their whole
Fair.
bit. And then
Fair.
for class? Or do you have class? Do you teach someone?
I'm a TA, but my courses are in the afternoon.
Okay, then we're good. Let's just keep rambling
And
here.
you go.
This will be fine.
Well, we
Oh
should probably
well,
go find our,
yeah. Your friend is still. I don't know where they are.
missing.
Yeah.
So
I guess we could go check
we'll,
with Professor Moriarty. That would be the.
yeah, probably the best bet.
That
Okay.
would. Like, I'm also good with just standing here and, yeah.
You doing okay, buddy? You doing better? You feeling
I,
better?
yeah.
Do you
I
want to
don't
stay
remember. Did
here?
my thing with the guy there, the teacher who I can't remember his name right now, did that have a no snitching rule?
What do you mean? Which teacher?
Um,
The one you.
butterfly guy who's a pain in the
Oh,
butt. Fizzle?
was that. They
Is
didn't
that
tell you anything about what you did or did not. They just said, hey, this is a thing you can have. Go away now.
okay? Cool.
I don't know if you said Mr. Frizzle or Wiseau, but now I'm just thinking that our
Tommy
professor
Wiseau?
is Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, it's Tommy
It's
Wiseau.
it's Tommy
Yeah.
Wiseau, but with Miss Frizzle's hair.
Perfect. All
I
right,
did
let's.
not eat the students.
I did not shrink them down. I did not.
Oh,
Oh,
hello,
hi, Lady Von Stein.
Let's go find Moriarty.
I
All right.
pull Eugene aside slightly as everyone's leaving the room. Um, so, what's your shaving technique?
What?
Your shaving technique? Well, how'd you get rid of all the fur?
And I look down, realize that I'm not in my regular form, and oh, that, this. And then I just use my shape shifting to go back into
I'm
my satyr form.
you're going to tell me that if you shave your legs, it grows back faster, and that's what happened in this moment. It's
Mm,
that thing.
Magic things. I've been able to do this my whole life.
All right.
Make a Arcana check at advantage, Salem.
Make a.
Yes, make up.
I
Make up.
also made a just so you know.
Thank you for keeping it
The
up.
check is a nat 20.
Beautiful.
Uh, a nat 19 plus 2, 21.
Nice with 21. You feel for a moment as if like just something else sort of whispers information into your mind. It sounds suspiciously like Professor was that
God damn it.
going.
What's that? She's gonna be talking to you.
Just goes, oh, have you never met the they're the changers, little changelings. They always change their form. It's adorable, really. They don't use plants though. It's kind of a disappointment.
Are you okay?
You didn't hear that.
Oh no, they won't hear me. This is for you.
Shouldn't you be teaching a class?
I can do
I
two
don't
things at
teach.
once.
What did they say?
I can do two things at once.
I mean, all right. Are you always there?
Oh, I can hear all of your thoughts constantly. I
And what
just.
did you say?
Wait, what did you say?
And what is you when I say are you always there? I'm saying this out loud.
They respond, I can hear all of the students' thoughts constantly. I just don't listen. But I listen to my
I'm just. What
followers.
the hell is going on in my head? I'm just. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on?
Although curiously, I can't hear your little friend anymore. The changeling one? I don't hear anything in there.
Well, that's because there's no thoughts. There's no thoughts behind those eyes.
Oh, usually I
Anyway,
can hear the like minor
Ah.
stuff, like your brain telling you to like breathe and pump your blood. Usually hear that when there's nothing going on.
oh, that's good to know. Thank you. So for the time being, I'm gonna just hang up this call.
Oh yes, if you ever, you can always just think loudly if you need me. If you want me to go away, I'll let you have some privacy.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna do horny teenager stuff.
Filthy. And you see, you immediately feel that presence recede. He's like, "Nah, I don't want any
And
part of
hearing
that.
that last one, I'm just like backing up, just like.
Oh, sorry. No, I just figured that would get him out of my head immediately. No one wants to hang around for that.
You felt
Um,
that immediately, just like as fast as possible. I want no part of this.
Okay, okay.
yeah, that wasn't. I had a voice in my head. Um, yeah. Anyways, if you don't have any information on a shaving regimen, then I guess I'll just continue. Wait up! We're behind you.
I was walking with Pontius. So, like, are you a change thingy too, or no?
Oh no, I'm just this. I'm just a satyr.
Sweet.
I can't. That's like cool people. I can't do that.
That's pretty cool. But you're also a pointing to the band on his wrist.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, we both have the thing.
Do you ever have dreams like that where no?
I've never taught. I've never spoken to. You know,
Oh,
this is new to me. I didn't even know they had a name. So that's
that's kind
great.
of wild. Should we be worried? Like,
I'm okay. This is between you and me. I'm just there's like a
hope
deep well
so.
of dread in my stomach for my siblings, but that's fine. You smile, and if you keep
Mhm.
smiling, things can't be bad. So you just smile. Yep. See, nothing bad.
How fucking dare you?
It's fine.
This is a little uncomfortable.
It does get weird after a moment. You gotta like shift it around. Sometimes you gotta like do a little smirk or like a closed mouth one. It's cool. You smile. You just get used to it. So, also, is your I didn't ask. Is your brother okay? Are they
Oh,
fine?
with the whole
With
demon marriage
yeah,
thing, we stopped it before,
yeah. I
and then
figured, but are they
they
still?
just poofed away.
Yeah, they might. I think they're hiding somewhere. I honestly don't know.
So I have my brother has a little friend who's pretty fancies them quite a bit. I think they'll
Oh,
probably watch his back.
do they? Are are they?
I don't think my brother knows what that is yet, or
Ah,
like,
yeah, they're pretty young.
yeah, but I mean, the other one's pretty. I don't think the other one knows what he feels,
Ah,
but he was pretty grumpy when the whole demon marriage thing was happening. And then
jealousy is powerful.
I'd explain to my brother, don't hold rocks for people, or except when people tell you that kissing is a is for school. That's not
Yeah.
a thing. That's like a line you use to make out with someone.
Yeah. See,
Did
I
we
had to learn that lesson the
catch
hard
up
way
yet?
too. I'm sorry.
Did we catch up yet?
Yeah. I mean, you can. I don't know if you
Want
two.
to come in exactly at that line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I was always told kissing makes you pregnant.
Oh
Well,
shit.
no.
No,
That's
I
not
know
my.
how it works. Don't
I was
worry.
gonna say he's
It,
like
Um,
that's not
it,
my
it,
job.
does, it doesn't work like that.
that's
God,
what
I
I was
hope not.
told. There's a
No.
difference between what you know and what you're
Well,
told.
it depends on some races do kind of. So, you know. I'm sorry. I'm glad your
Stop it.
brother learned that lesson. I had to learn it the hard way.
I think he learned it the hard way.
Yeah.
Hold, but what? You, what?
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. So someone gave me a rock and said we had to hold this for a while, and I was like, of course, we're buddies. And then like it was weird.
What was it? Was it that one?
You remember that girl who said she was my best friend in like when I was in like fourth year, and we like were holding hands for like a day. And then when I came home, she came with me, and she was like, I can't leave because my soul is tied to hers or whatever. Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Oh, I always thought it was just something else.
Hey, your
Oh,
brother got married. Congratulations, man.
No, I didn't get full married yet.
should I have gotten you a gift when that happened?
Nah, it's cool. It was weird. She was trying to eat my soul. She wasn't trying to marry me.
Uh,
Mm, hate when that
When
happens.
that happens,
It wasn't. It was not chill.
Though some people they can eat my soul if they want to. Sounds like a fun
yeah,
way to
I was
go.
about to say also the same thing again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, if
yeah.
you want to
High
donate
five.
souls, you should talk to the cafeteria staff.
no,
No.
I think they're just I don't think that's a serious take my
Oh.
soul.
Well, if
I
you
think
ever
I'm just
that's
saying that there's some people I wouldn't mind if they'd make out with me to take my soul.
Oh, that's painful though.
I want this known. I said that with my mother in the room with me.
Beautiful.
It's fine.
That's painful sometimes though. It really hurt. You could feel like the whole thing moving. But she like said there was something blocking it or whatever, and that like my soul couldn't leave because there was some kind of enchantment or whatever.
it might be
She said I tasted dead.
it,
So
that just fucking sends me and I just go silent. I'm just staring at the floor.
what I'm hearing is I need to make this the horniest stream ever to make Liz as uncomfortable as possible while there's
Mm-hmm.
others in the room.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
You're gonna do the teen thing of someone's on the phone with their mom, and you immediately say, "Hey, pass drugs. We're having sex." Just immediately.
Hey, pass drugs.
I was gonna say it, and then I remembered we were on Twitch, and I was like, I can't say that, so never mind.
That's true. Woo, pass the spice.
Exactly.
Even spice.
Just if someone's on the phone with their mom, you're like, I gotta be as loud as possible,
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
make this a problem.
Gotta be a dick.
Okay, so let's go find. Where does Moriarty like hang out? I've never actually wondered where teachers are ever.
Oh, he doesn't. He usually sleeps in the teachers' dorms,
Wait,
but
teachers exist outside the classroom?
yes. Well, some of them do. Some don't. Because they can't leave. But the others are, there.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, are you gonna narc on us if we go into the
For
teachers' dorms to find Moriarty?
oh, he's not in the dorms. He's in his class. His morning classes.
I thought he didn't have morning
I thought you said
classes.
it didn't have
He
one.
does. I don't.
Oh, well, let's go to class. I've never said that before in my life. I don't like saying that. I
Yeah.
didn't like that.
But there are also, if you're looking for, some of the teachers can't leave, and that's fine. They can't physically
To
go.
class.
But yeah, you guys continue your walk towards the arcane and occult buildings. Yes.
As we are going, I'm going to attempt to encode thoughts on the memory that Zion had showed me.
You cast and code thoughts, and as you start pulling it out, you feel some resistance as it tries to it is not leaving your mind.
Great, great, great.
I'm gonna cast and coach thoughts and try to pull the memory of that whole situation we were doing when Cornelius vanished to see if I can see anything that suggests what took Cornelius.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh, okay, so when you were holding down Eugene.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and you can make an investigation check at advantage.
It's a very good idea.
That's an 18 plus 2, and then that one is a 9 plus 2. So 20.
20, dirty 20.
Yep.
Pulling that out, a memory out, you see, you get a sort of objective view of what was happening. So you can still, you're seeing it from your own view, but you have like
Yes.
more field. You see, while Cornelius is being like a grounder for that sort of magic to bring Eugene back, you see in their own hands what looks like flames appear before they sort of look at where they're holding Eugene in panic, and then they disappear entirely.
Did it look like they were engulfed in flames, or it just looked like flames appeared in their hands?
No, like flames appeared just in their hands. So while they were like the hands that were around Eugene, you think they might have let go a little bit because of said flames and then immediately disappeared. You think it might have been because they let go with those flames in their hands that's why they disappeared.
So I need to. Where is the professor that was in the room with us that helped us with the grounding thing?
Lady Von Stein, she would be in the same building you're going to because her classes and Dr. Moriarty's are next.
Not you, but the
Oh,
other
in
person.
character, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you got help from Lady Von Stein, right? She would
Yeah.
probably still be, in the same building. She kind of has classes next to, to Professor Moriarty, just in case like something happens, she could stop him. So we
All
just
right.
keep them together.
While you're all going with Moriarty, do you mind if I go over there for a moment?
Oh no, that's cool.
Yeah, sure.
I remembered something and I wanted to see if it was right or not.
Be
Okay.
careful.
Yeah.
I won't. I won't try to bribe anyone. It's fine.
Also, don't also get teleported away. That would not be good.
Also, just for future reference, try not to blackmail any teachers.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. That won't happen again.
That's yeah. Good. I mean, I should probably I should hear that as a faculty member. Don't do that. But
I
yeah,
just want to praise. It's fine. I'll walk away.
but you should see. Yeah, but so you'll still be walking towards the same location
Oh okay.
until you get inside the building. They're just on different sides of the hall.
Yep.
But yeah, so you all make it to the arcane and occult classes. On one side of the hall is where Professor Moriarty's classes are, where the arcane courses, and the other is Lady von Stein's over on the more occult courses.
Yep.
But yeah, so you guys split up. I will do the Moriarty group first.
Yep.
So you all, you can see that the door to the classroom is closed as usual. Like looking into the little window of the class, you can see there's a couple of what look to be ooh, older years. It looks like one of these not senior, 6 year, Jesus, 6 year courses. Probably the highest year. So you see that there are a couple of 6 years. There's a white. The chalkboard is finally like it has an enchanted piece of chalk floating over it, and you can see that they are going over advanced arcane lessons.
Do we
So
see Moriarty in the class?
Oh yeah, so he
yeah.
is at the front of the class. So behind him, the chalk piece is moving while he is giving a lecture.
So how do we do this without us getting murdered?
Um.
We can't murder you now.
Exactly. I don't want to be on his
That's not
list.
really reassuring for the future, though.
Yeah, that's fair. It's cool if you're on his. We could like ask him, just like knock on the. I'll just here. I'll do this. And Pontius just sort of knocks and
Ooh, I think your brother might die.
opens the door. Sorry to interrupt, Professor Moriarty. You see the professor just turns and goes, "Right, what? Mr. Vander, what can I help you with? Today I am in the middle of, as you can see, my lectures. Um, can we ask you a question not in here? Just a quick, there's an issue with a student and we need to speak with you about it. just to make sure there were no breaches of contracts or anything like that. So if you could maybe take a step out into the hallway, that would be great. Somewhere already goes. Right. Class, continue on. Information will still be on the chalkboard. I expect a 3-page paper by the end of this class.
God damn.
You see, he sort of steps out. He goes, and Professor Moriarty walks over towards you in the hall and goes, "What can I help you with, children?" And Mr. Vander.
So last period you summoned an imp, which
You see, immediately just sort of side eyes Pontias and goes,
nah, he's cool. He
I
doesn't
see.
hear anything.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll just. That's not my. Lady Von Stein can find out about that. That's not my problem.
And that's like a creature from one of the hells, and one of our friends
Yes.
disappeared and had brimstone left behind, and we were
Ah,
wondering if you knew
and you
anything about
assumed
that.
that I had presumably
It,
kidnapped another student.
connections. Yeah,
Well, I have not kidnapped any students. I have not stolen them away from their dorms or wherever it was you were standing.
would you possibly know what could have caused something like that? Is
Which
Cornelius the little
make
really
a
smart mouse?
Little mouse.
make an insight check, both of you. Also make one for Pontius.
Insight. 15.
Oh, Pon. Oof.
Dirty 20 for me.
Oh, good.
Sexy 5 for Pontius.
God damn it, you himbo.
With an insight check, you see his face doesn't change, but you see his eyes widen just a little bit. So he goes, "Oh, the mouse one. They might. I'm not sure exactly what could have happened to them. Numerous things use brimstone, not really all of the things that I do or know of."
But
Okay.
do you know a possible teleportation spell that would leave a brimstone residue,
Any
sir?
sort of demonic teleportation circle could do that, or someone well versed in the demonic arts, or if you accident or teleportations through hellfire.
Would possibly 2 tiefling students know how to demonically summon someone?
That depends on how old they are.
I mean, we assume first years, but that doesn't
First
actually mean that they are first years.
Oh, you're referring to the Cassius twins.
Yeah.
They do not know how to do so. I have spoken with them multiple times. They keep summoning me.
But possibly other demonic things could.
Something demonic, or if you're well versed in your own demonic arts, if you cast perhaps an incorrect spell, you might end up teleporting yourself.
If sorry, if there was possibly helping someone else with their spell,
Magical
trying
int-
to ground someone.
magical interference like that could end up with teleporting. I don't. It might pull out any latent powers they have, pull them away into another dimension, another location. They might end up 5 feet away. They might end up in the nine hells.
Uh,
It sort of varies. When you're not planning to teleport, you end up anywhere.
is there any way to figure out where they went?
I will attempt to pull. I after this course, I will pull them out of whatever dimension I can find them in.
Thank you.
It will take some
That'd be
time to locate them, but
thank you, Professor.
Okay.
Would you be able to let us know if you do find them?
yes, I'm sure they'll probably return to your little group once they're back.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
Of course. Thank you for your amazing votes of confidence, and I have a class that I have to teach. Have to.
I like how it's have to teach.
High
Yes.
five?
Don't. I don't want to
Okay,
touch you.
I don't think
fair enough.
Would you prefer handing over your hand?
I mean, my hands come in handy, so. And General Weimar would probably not like that.
Yes, lovely pun. I'm sure the general would love that. Anywho. Alright, leave my presence. I don't want to keep talking to you.
Bye!
And you see he just kind of opens the door to his classroom and just like he fully, once he says that, just turns away with like no politeness, just goes, alright, I'm done now.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
And you see he steps
No.
back in to his class and goes, anyone who didn't finish at least a page during this time, add another page to your paper.
Ooh.
You know, if I knew one to learn magic stuff, I think I'd want him to teach me.
Uh,
Are you sure about that?
Have you seen him? Kind of badass.
More just bad.
I'd prefer to just stick to Lady Von Stein.
Yeah, she's much cooler.
That's kind of cool. All right. So that kind of wasn't helpful.
Also, you know, she didn't eat her wife, so.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, he's one of those, he eats people sometimes. It's.
I,
I gotta hand it
Have
to
you
him.
not? His robes kind of list out all of his crimes.
I've never bothered reading it.
I don't know if I can read it, and I'm gonna attempt to like look through the window again and just
Yeah.
read the robe.
Make an Arcana check. It is in runes. Do you think would Eugene have any care to like learn about runes?
Probably.
Then yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Wilbert would totally learn runes. What are you talking about?
It is a
You're
14.
14. The hard part is the runes on his robes are constantly shifting. They constantly move around. So you're not sure if you might have just like missed a couple every now and then, but you remember a few. Like one of them was a rune to just like lock him in as an imprisonment rune. But the others say murder, child murder, which seems to be separated. Cannibalism, you do see one of them is just sort of listed on there. Soul necromancy, you see a quick splash of that. It looks like he's got this fucking gnat. A good list of crimes like cannibalism, soul necromancy, murder, child endangerment, illegal reagents. It looks like a very long list of crimes. Deforestation.
That's but oh
I love it. That's what the
That's where
deforestation
we
is where
draw
it
the
gets
line
it.
here.
Yeah, it's wild deforestation shit.
I know.
Well, I guess we should go find Salem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which cut to. So Salem, Lady Von Stein technically has 3 classrooms. But she is in all 3 of them.
Right? She's the one who can be in every classroom.
Yes. So you open one of the doors. Is there a specific class you're looking for, or just any
No,
random
just
one?
Whatever I was pointed to for her.
So yeah, you open the door to one of the enchantment courses. You sort of peek your head in.
I apologize to interrupt your class. I need to speak with you.
Oh, are you Oh, you're one of the children from earlier. Are you having an issue? Do you need a note? Are you having an issue?
If possible, can you speak with me privately for a moment?
Of course, of course. Students, give me just a brief second. And you see she pauses and like puts her hands together, and you see like sort of magic crackling at her fingertips, and then she steps forward, and another one of her is left behind to continue giving the lecture. And
Yep.
she goes, right, okay. And she walks over. She says, okay, now continue on with your lesson. I will be back in just one moment. And she steps through, closes the door behind her, and goes, would you like to come with me to my office, or do you want to speak
Sure.
in the hall?
I'll go with her towards an office or whatever.
It is just so there are 3 doors, and those are her classrooms, and then the 4th door is her office.
And then once we get in there, I will encode thoughts. This is my thought, something I saw during that event. I'm wondering if you can explain it, and I will hand it to
Okay.
her.
So yeah, you hand over like your view of the grounding, and she goes. She doesn't actually put it towards her head. She instead holds it in her hand, and you see it just sort of like slithers down her bones until it like reaches what you can see is just like a still pumping heart sort of between her ripped clothes. There's like a peek of it, and
Awesome.
she just goes, "Oh dear." Oh, that must have been incredibly dreadful to watch. Um, it looks like your friend caught fire? No, that's not what that is. Then let me roll for her. Oh, nice. She goes, oh, that is infernal magic, I see. Oh, I think your friend might have been a little surprised by it. Ah, and teleported away. That's dangerous. I think your friend might have access to magic they're not entirely well versed in.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great. What are the side effects of that?
well, infernal magic is a little tricky. It generally prefers being in the nine hells. It's usually the best place to cast it. Casting it on the material plane is harder than most children are prepared for.
Oh, so you're saying they might be in hell
They
right
might
now?
be in the hells, or, more honestly, they might have just teleported to a place that was most comfortable for them. Generally speaking, if you have some sort of resistance to it, you can at least dictate where you're going, either get dropped in the hells if you're completely surprised by it, or get dropped in somewhere, usually comforting to you, a sort of default place where your
Well,
magic feels safe.
then I suppose we should hope that they are somewhere safe and not burning in hell.
If they're in the hells, well, if they had at least left this plane, we'd be notified. Students who
Oh,
leave this dimension are
oh,
sort
so
of.
they're still here somewhere.
Yes. I can give me one moment. I will have to let me see if I can check their records. And you see she turns towards her desk and sort of pulls out one of the folders. Goes see. Ah, here we are. And she pulls out a little manila folder and goes, okay. Um, in her hand, and you see her hands glow for a moment with like a bright green light, and then the cover of the folder sort of changes slightly and like fills up with paper. She goes, okay. I did leave this dimension briefly yesterday, but it doesn't seem like they went anywhere dangerous. Probably a minor spell or pocket dimension. No, they haven't left this dimension this today. Not yet, at least. If they plan, do any of you plan on going to either? It seems you have a pocket dimension available.
I do.
No, no worries. Those are allowed at school. Many of you have pocket dimensions or small huts or little. Some of the students prefer having the lavishness of their home instead of a dorm, but put it in a pocket dimension. Let's see. No, I don't. They still seem to be on the material plane. So that
That's
is
good. That's good. As long as they're in one piece.
that I cannot tell you.
Oh, good, good. Okay, that's
Tele-
excellent.
I teleportation without notification can lead to loss of limbs, explosions of magic, etc. But it
Wonderful.
seems like your friend had some idea if neither of those things happened in your presence. The limb would be left behind, so they at least have it.
Okay, well, this is good to know.
Wherever they are, they're safe on this plane. More than likely, they went wherever their magic feels
And they're
comfortable.
probably in one piece because there were
Yes,
no leaves left behind.
exactly. Nothing left behind but that
Well,
brimstone, so
that's good.
more than likely they're just wherever they feel most comfortable.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I'll tell my companions.
Perfect. Are they all doing all right? How are you all doing today? Did you all still need that pass? Classes will be
Oh, yeah,
starting.
we're fine. I just wanted to know if they had exploded. That's all.
Oh no, you would have seen the pieces in the blood left behind.
Okay, well, good, good. All right. I won't keep you. Well, you're still teaching class, anyways.
True, I am,
Um,
but I would. It is draining to do this multiple
yes,
times.
I'll let you return to that.
Yes,
I can
I
just see myself out.
yes. If you have any other arcane concerns, by the way, you can also ask my assistant, Mihail. I don't know, he might be in one of my other courses. If there's any issues with your friend still, and I'm not able to immediately help you, he can help with that.
All right.
The young man who was in the room with you earlier, which there was another student, sort of like half elf looking student who was in the room with you before, during
Okay,
the
that's
grounding.
good to know.
Alrighty. Well, I will let you go. I believe you still have some time for breakfast before classes start.
We'll see.
Alrighty. Well, you have a great day, and I will be returning to my courses.
Yes, thank you. And I will head out of her office and look for the companion.
So I will say, as you are leaving, that is also you still see that the others they had their conversation in the hallway, so they are just hanging out in the hall.
Right. So should we go find Salem?
As you say that and turn around, you see Salem exiting one of the doors.
Oh, hey, I found Salem.
Hi.
Um, so they're probably just somewhere that makes them happy. And
BRB.
what I understand, as long as there weren't any pieces left behind, that means they're in one piece.
Okay.
That's
Um,
good.
So
I'll take your word for it.
wherever they are, they're in one piece.
Okay. I mean, should we not worry about Cornelius then?
No, they were saying that if they're in one of two places, and that's either the hells or somewhere that they enjoy.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 50-50 toss up on if we should worry or not.
And Morier said that he would go and find Cornelius later after class.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm very glad we'll be owing that man a favor. Um,
Yeah, super excited. I mean, actually,
I
was
think
it
I
just me or did he seem worried in a weird sense?
a little bit.
He reacted when we said that Cornelius was
He
missing.
he was like, oh, so like I think
It was like, what, one more time?
what
What was he like one more time?
he was just like, oh,
Yeah, like that.
yes.
He did kind of do a thing with it. Well, I was kind of distracted by all of the moving stuff on his ropes. It's very.
you're always distracted by moving things.
It is. How am I supposed to focus on? It's this class was awful.
So,
I'm assuming that's when Thursday just comes up and just headbutts him.
Just a little boop on his ankle. He's like,
thanks, Strom.
Thank you, Strong, for the boop.
So, no worry, just worry. Worry?
Well, from what I understand, we should try not to worry for
It's
now.
it's like a war.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
it's not the full. It's a war. It definitely is half
It's a
of
war.
I think the faculty probably, if we have both Lady Von Stein and Professor Moriarty looking, I think your friend's probably gonna be okay.
Okay. Well, I
it.
guess
Well, we'll find them dead, and they'll be in one piece.
Oh no, if they died, we'd all know.
Oh, good,
perfect.
good.
Well,
Okay.
I'm more
Should we
like
grab
students who
breakfast?
die would it'd be a problem. Just to be there'd be an announcement.
There'd be cannons that go off, and their
Yes,
picture would show up in the sky at the end of the day.
exactly. You get it.
That makes sense. All right.
No,
As
Perfect.
we all gather on the cornucopia.
but the headmistress would at least make an announcement if a student passed away.
Um,
Well, breakfast, anyone?
yeah,
Yeah,
I guess I could eat.
Yeah.
you guys go. I can't go. I'm not supposed to eat in your cafeteria, so you guys go to breakfast. And I will.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just rush up to Pontius and give him a hug.
He's just immediately holding you, and then does a little bit of a nuggie.
Oh, a faculty and a student touching.
You,
He's like,
Gross.
"Oh, you're right," and it just immediately just starts like ruffling your hair and just goes, "Ah."
Perfect. Even
oh,
better.
All
No,
right.
this is so unnerving. Oh, it's
It's
Uh,
it's fine.
you're unnerving. Sorry, that was mean.
that's
Amazing.
right. You were halfway there. Good
Pats
job.
you on the back. Almost had it.
high five, Eugene. You're really getting there.
It's not even a high five. It's just, eh.
Yeah, it's just a little.
Do you want to go eat in the dining hall? You want us to grab you something, Eugene?
Well,
Uh,
yeah.
I,
You,
I, I could go.
do you want to go
Okay.
with your
I think
friends, or we could just hang out? I don't know if you're
I'm too cool to hang out with my older brother.
Oh, I
Not
see
really.
how it
Not really.
is.
You're so cool.
Oh,
Burn.
I get it.
You're really
I'm not
cool.
cool enough to hang out with you guys. You guys are all like rad and you got your powers or whatever. You know what? It's fine. You're gonna be in a tournament. You don't even need me.
As an older
Um,
sibling, I feel your pain.
I'm
Understandable.
gonna kind of tug on his arm again.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of.
My family's dead, so I have nothing I can say.
Oh, that's concern. Do you need
High five. I don't
do
know
you
Oh,
if
need
that's a
a
high five
home?
moment.
We I do you want to like my family runs a foster home. Do you want to
yeah. It kind of is.
I'm gonna just go to lunch, breakfast now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I'm gonna reach up to Pontius to whisper what I was going to before, and just go. I bet a gold on us winning the tournament.
You gambled? I can't. You're turning into a full rebel. This is insane.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're. Don't, it's totally fine. I can't know about that. I think you keep forgetting that I am so faculty.
I didn't tell you as a TA. I told you as a brother.
Yep, that is a very nice thing that
That
you did for your
totally
party.
works.
Yes, that's definitely how it works, and not okay. You know what? That's. I'm so glad. I hope you guys win. If I get a chance, I might also bet on you. But you get to breakfast now. I didn't say anything illegal.
Nothing at all. You didn't say anything. Bye. And I'm just gonna
Bye.
race off towards breakfast.
You just see me in the back and going, okay, don't tell me when you commit crimes. Just don't let me know. But yeah,
So breakfast.
you all make it to breakfast. You're a little late. A lot of the food that like was already fancily decorated is sort of picked at. You can see that some of it's like already been eaten, so it's not as fancy as it usually is in the morning.
The waffle cabin has been deconstructed.
You see what looks like the remains of a waffle village.
It's now waffle ruins.
It's now waffle ruins. There's the fruit juice river is kind of like slowly thinning out. Deforestation happened, but for
It's
food,
just a stream.
it's just a
I'll,
stream. A
I'll
live
grab
stream.
whatever I can and just get myself a basic breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. And a plate for Thursday.
Yes. You grab a little plate for Thursday of food, and as you all sit down, where are you sitting? Sorting
Oh, we're
table?
not sitting at the tiny table.
Because most of you, the three of you, can at least fit on a regular sized table.
I
I
guess
will sit with the rest of them wherever.
regular size table, I guess.
Regular sized table.
You would just,
Oh,
right,
that's
you could
weird.
also fit, you would just be like kind of swinging your feet because it doesn't
That's
100%
fine.
reach the ground.
Real men
That's
swing their
weird.
feet.
Huh. We're at an actual big table for once.
Yeah, it's a little weird. You're sitting at one of the
Yeah.
larger tables.
Hold on. Let me just like launch myself into this chair.
Yeah,
All
it is
right.
a little bit, you do have to like push up to get into
Yeah.
the chair.
It's a workout. I missed my workout this morning. Do I see my brother?
Yes, he's hanging out at the usual like first year table. It is just him and Lucian. They're sitting
Cool.
not across from each other this time, but next to each other.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. No, they just seem to be eating. Well, Burns seems to just be eating like regularly and just like casually chatting. And every now and then you see Lucian is not eating. He's just staring at your brother. He's got just the most lovesick look on his face you've ever seen,
Gross.
and he's just like looking at your brother, going, "Yeah, just nothing
After,
going on."
after I put my meal on the table, I'm gonna go back and grab some blue food and a cup of juice, and walk over and put the blue food for Lucian and the juice in front of my brother, and be
Hey,
like, "Juice is good for you.
thank you. What? Why are you giving me juice?
It's good for you.
What's
Nothing's wrong with it. Calm the fuck down."
okay? I would like. Did you spit in it or?
No, I just got you juice because you don't always drink your juice, and it's good for you.
I don't. Sometimes if there's too much pulp in them, and it tastes weird.
Just drink the goddamn juice.
All right. He just
Jeez.
sips at it. And he looks at his plate of food. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Okay. Is this?
I'm gonna purposely ruffle Lucian's hair and
Oh
then walk
no,
away.
don't. That's okay. Immediately, just like, okay, I have to fix this.
Yeah. And
So
I'll go
what was
eat.
that about?
Oh, I just like making sure my brother's like eating right and stuff.
All right.
That's really
Um,
it. And the
so
other one totally has a crush on him
oh,
and
okay.
doesn't know it yet. And it's kind of fun starting to tease him.
Well, how was that teasing? Were you just ruffling the hair and?
Just making him feel real awkward.
Oh, all right.
Just
Well,
kind of fun.
I'm yes.
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
Well, I mean, technically speaking, we don't have to go to class if we don't want to.
And we're not
Do you
exactly
want to?
fishing around for Cornelius.
You were all given a free pass to classes.
I mean, I never want to go to class. I mean, I'll have to go to my martial stuff because I'm already going to be in trouble for missing training this morning.
Do we
But you
want
have
to?
the pass. Does the pass not help?
No,
Do we want
not
to
with
make up for it
Shinra.
with extra training?
That would be a good idea.
Well, we could go show up there after we're finished eating.
Yeah. Might be good just to keep working together as a team and figuring stuff out.
It might be good to also get out the frustrations at what's happening.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You're frustrated?
I'm very distressed.
Okay. Well, if beating up a mannequin will help, let's go beat up a mannequin.
Alrighty. So is that what you all plan to do after breakfast?
Yeah.
E.
Alrighty. So yeah, you finish up breakfast. You're a little bit late. You're some of the last people to finish it up just because you came in later. But yeah, so you head on over. Everyone else seems to be heading towards their respective classes, and you see a couple people give you looks as you head towards the training ground. It seems a little jealous on the. Oh, I also don't want to go to class.
Ah.
Yeah, we'll just push them
Emotional
all off
distress
into the office
card.
fire.
You do see one person stops you before you can leave. Eugene, you feel a little like hand tap at your ankle.
Oh, um,
And you see your roommate, Danny, the pile of stuffed animals with a hand.
hi.
And they just sort of so they don't speak. They only use sign language. But they seem to like sort of sign towards you. Do I don't think any of you speak sign language.
I do not.
I would. I didn't know if it was an option. I wanted to though.
You can if you would like to.
Yeah, because
It
I
is a
also
language
I
option.
feel like I would just try to learn how to communicate with my
Yeah,
roommate a
or at
little
least
bit.
yeah. Even if you're not completely fluent, you at least know enough to talk to the person who you've been sharing a dorm with for at least a year.
Yeah.
You see, they just sort of sign to you. Are you okay?
I just kind of sit on the floor in front of the pile of stuffed animals and yeah, okay is kind of relative. I'm sorry you had to see that.
It's fine. Uh, are you? Is that a thing that's gonna keep happening, or?
I hope not. I sure hope not. It should only be one time. I hope. I don't want it to happen again.
Okay, can I like? If it should I? How should I? Can I help if it happens again?
Uh, um,
I'm not very good at the jumping or getting on bed's part.
getting my friends here and Lady Von Stein is a really good idea.
Okay, I'll do that again if it happens again.
Because it we'll just Lady Von Stein is the best course of action with helping with things like that because it kind of has to do with and I kind of point to the band, realize they don't know what that means, and then
Like
magic.
magic stuff. Yeah, I don't understand magic.
Okay.
It
Thank you.
says the small pile of stuffed animals
Yeah.
moving around. Oh yeah, I don't know. But okay, well, I'm glad you're, better and at least, awake, I guess, and walking around.
Yeah, me too. It's good to be awake.
I'm I'm sure. I have to go to class. I have to go do my combat stuff.
Okay. Um, we're heading over to do some training.
Oh,
Lady
nice.
Von Stein gave us outs for our classes today.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Good luck in class.
Good luck on your training stuff. And you see the just pile of stuffed animals sort of inches away, like a little worm. Also, as a disciple, right, you have had classes with this pile of stuffed animals. It's very confusing to you.
They're totes badass.
They're one of the they're a fighter, and they usually join you for your combat courses.
Totes, man. They're wild.
They're very good with the sword.
Just the sword out of a stuffed animal.
Willard is just like holding a cat.
Yeah,
One of the campus cats.
there are just cats that roam the campus. There's a couple of wild animals here. It's no big deal. Small forest on
Hey.
site.
Yeah, your roommate's like pretty fucking wild, man.
Yeah, it's really weird, but kind of cool.
They're like pretty handy with like a sword. I've seen them demolish like a training dummy.
Why was a pile of stuffed toys walking around?
That's just my roommate.
I
I
never thought
I
to ask.
I don't know if they have a physical form.
I thought it'd be rude to ask.
I just kind of
Knox,
let
you
it
can't.
happen.
Knox, really? Sir.
Well, I
What?
suppose if they're able to do things, you said demolish with a sword.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
They generally fight with a sword in combat. It's not held in their hand. It kind of just floats around wherever they need it to go.
This is
General
ridiculous.
Weimer is confused. You know that he kind of just doesn't pay attention to them and just like, I don't know how to deal with this, so I just won't.
They're just kind of there.
All right, well, I guess let's get to class. Not class, well, training.
Training.
Let's go training montage time.
Let's get down to business.
And as you all step out to training, that is where we're going to take our break.
Okay.
Perfect.
So we will see you at um
35? That's 10 minutes.
35. Yeah,
Thanks, Rowan.
35
Rowan got
or
it.
then 40. Then give it 15.
All right.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you guys so much.
We will see you
We'll
then.
see you in 15.
Woo.
Jeff.
Woo! We'll see you soon.
See you soon. We're back. There's
I'm
been.
from The Grudge.
I'm
I was
not
thinking Cousin
ready.
It.
I know, I was like, that's cousin it.
I'm not ready.
Oh, we're not ready? Cool, I'll just end the stream. Hang on.
Okay.
But hey,
Bye.
Welcome back. There was a lot of serenading and Titanic music and Celine Dion and puns. Some things happened over break. It was a time. There was a lot of holding of cats and not
My
letting
cat
them
loved
go.
me serenading to them. Didn't
Exactly.
you, Watson? You
100
loved me
Yeah, we're
singing.
good.
My mom slept through the whole thing. She's passed out right now. Fully passed out.
sleevies. Well, welcome back. Where last we left off, the party had finished breakfast and decided that they were going to go do some training before, since they don't have classes today, they're just going to get in extra training, try and get a head start on. I can't look at the chat. Try and get a head start on making sure that they're ready for the tournament. And so that is where you are. You are all. You have not yet entered the training grounds. You're on your way there.
Just feels a bit weird that we're not doing this with Cornelius, but I guess the DM just doesn't want to voice them.
I. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. What's that? A bolt of lightning just strikes Salem.
Oh, ow.
I'm kidding.
Did I get a cool tattoo?
Oh, it's just Thursday biting your ankle.
She's doing the thing where like cats rub up against her ankles, but she's all bone, so it's a little uncomfortable.
Perfect. So, what kind of training do we want to do?
I mean, do we want to try on? Let's see her. Let's see what we were told. What I was told a moment last game. Magical. Look for it. I mean, do we want to try and do any exercises of like looking for things, like hiding things?
Would one of us go and hide something and then the other ones find it?
Okay, we could do that. Just within the training area, or
Yeah. I mean, but I guess someone would have to. Maybe Thursday can hide something, and we can try and look for it.
if I give Thursday something to hide, she'll just eat it, and it'll disappear into whatever like void there is in there.
Are you able to sense Thursday no matter where they are, or
That is a question for the DM.
What was the question? It spilled.
Am I always able to sense where Thursday is?
Yes.
It probably wouldn't be best for me to
Or
look
at
if
least,
Thursday is doing the hiding.
because like you would be able, you'd have to actively work to sense them. I'm not gonna, because it'd be weird if you have like passively, you're just like my cat's here.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to actively like mentally choose to,
Okay.
is what you would do, and it does have a range limit. I will say.
So if I tried to search for her, but tried not to use,
Whatever like that enchanting effect is,
would
you
I
could
be able to do that?
yes, it might be a little bit hard to like separate it, but you could do it. And there is a range limit, so like if she gets far enough, you won't even be able to magically find her.
Mm. We could try it, I guess. Um, Thursday.
Meow, meow.
Um,
In this arena, not
Out.
outside of this arena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're outside of the arena right now.
Like tell her to go hide in the arena somewhere.
Yeah. Thursday. Go
Meow.
to the arena and hide somewhere that we are able to get to.
Meow.
That we have to find you in.
Immediately just scampers off.
Okay. I think that'll happen.
Okay.
She does have a mind of her own sometimes.
So as we continue walking, what do we have at our disposal to help find possibly magical things? I know you said
well,
11
I can
minutes.
I can do my detect magic. Do I know if Thursday appears when I detect magic?
I do you know how familiars work? Like, would you know that off the top of your head?
Well, I have my ribbit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so then you would know. The detect magic would definitely recognize a familiar.
Okay. I can use my detect magic, but that will work on the situation of this familiar, but it might not work on whatever's in the tournament.
Right.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
are you all
do we
heading?
have any
Oh, go ahead.
Hufflepuffs here? They're particularly good finders. Yeah.
Do any of
Yeah.
us have a perception score above 2?
I have +3.
No.
I also have +3.
+1.
Oof.
Sorry, you were saying, Sid?
Are you having this conversation outside of the arena?
As we kind of walk towards it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because as you step towards it, a very loud voice sort of calls your name, Will, right?
Oh no.
As you step towards a location where
Is it
one
a
person
familiar
kind of
voice?
always stays,
Mm-hmm.
you just hear someone say, "So, I see you've decided to show up today for your training." Will, right?
There, sir, there was an incident with one of the members of my team that had to be taken care of.
The two of you also
I
see
just kind of
out of the fucking shadows, General Weimer just steps out as if he was just kind of standing there waiting.
oh
Oh, that what kind of magic was that? The way that you were just hiding there.
Not magic, skill.
insight.
Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
20. You think that might have actually been magic? He said the way he says it. He says not magic, skill. But you think but you saw what you saw, and it's definitely someone standing in straight up darkness and stepping out. That is not a thing you would have noticed his armor, any of
I'm
glints
going
of it
to
on the sun.
attempt to stand in the darkness and see if there is enough space for this grown ass man to hide
There
in.
is not. There's not enough space for you to hide in there.
I'm just gonna stand there and just.
But he stops. He just goes, magic. It's not magic. It's skill. Something I'm sure you would learn if any of you actually chose the better courses and didn't skip out on classes.
I mean, you impressed on us that our teams were important for how they're built, and one of the key members for the tournament had an issue this morning that required some help.
Just gonna raise my hand straight up. It was me.
So you were the one making that commotion this morning with your whatevers.
I couldn't help it, but yes.
These are the dangers of magic.
Yes, sir. But without him, I would not be able to succeed in the tournament.
Next time you decide to skip out on your training, be well aware that you're going to be doing double. Now, what are you? You have classes this morning. What are you doing here?
Oh, we were excused from classes, so we thought we'd come here and train.
Yes, sir.
I will give a
That's
pass for that idea.
true. I impressed the need for us to work coherently as a group
Oh
to
yes, and that
achieve
strong
victory.
leadership skills really inspired me to want to be here and train. They just had this long 10-minute speech about how important it is to train, and it just spoke to me in a way that very clearly I needed to be here.
I rolled a hit, so he rolled an insight check with advantage. Um,
Mhm.
a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, that's beautiful. That's so bad. So fucking bad.
well,
thank
if I have advantage in 18, if I have advantage 22, if I had regular 18, if I had
Oh, yeah.
disadvantage 18.
Oh no, he's checking to see if you're being sarcastic or not, not if that you're deceiving him.
Oh, okay.
1 and 2. He's like, he fully 100% believes this is accurately serious and there's no sarcasm in this at all. He just goes, well, I expect good leadership from you, Willrat, and I'm glad that you continue following through on that.
Yes, and he continued to talk about your teaching, and if you've noticed, I haven't blinked once.
I have noticed that. Impressive training.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I've been blinking.
Your okay, magic users don't know how to control themselves. I
We're not blinking.
You've done a good enough job. I'm willing to waive punishment if you just continue training for the day.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Now I don't want you interfering with my courses. How
We'll stay out of the way, sir.
some specialty training then. You will can work somewhere else.
Uh,
So go. I'm sure you. There's a. So you know that there's an area he doesn't like let students go towards, which is everyone kind of assumes it's where he sleeps since he doesn't go to the dorms. It's sort of like in the bleachers and like pass in a little like hallway in between the bleachers. And he says, just I will allow you to use my personal training area for the day.
thank you, sir.
Go through the hall and the bleachers, and you will enter the training area.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Follow me.
And when we're out of earshot, I never thought I'd be invited behind the bleachers by a teacher, but that was uncomfortable.
Oh, that's not. I don't like that. I don't like the connotations of that.
Oof. Oof. As you do step in, you do see there is a class going on. There are morning like martial courses taking up most of the field. There's a couple people running laps. There's others already using up the entire archery field, and there's another couple people using the training portion, the training dummies. All right.
So I'll lead him back to the personal training area.
Important
And be
question,
like, yeah.
Eugene. Are you going to bring Thursday with you to this training area?
Oh, because I had her at a place where we would easily be able to access.
Yeah, you told her to go hide.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give like a little whistle to try and get her to come back.
You hear a meow somewhere in the distance. Meow.
Yeah, come back.
Meow.
We changed locations.
Yeah, and then you just hear another meow, and then across the field, just trotting across, like you know the thing where like cats do their like little fast walk.
Yeah,
Little.
Just little.
little
She
trot.
is, yeah. She is walking across the field. A couple of people just like stumble. She walks right through people, like not around, just like whatever path. She's going
Well,
from A to B. It doesn't matter what's in her way. So a couple people
Sounds
are
like
like,
that.
who are like on the track field are like slow, like trying to slow down to not run into this cat made of bones. And a couple people who are like in the middle of just fighting each other and like swinging around axes and swords, like, oh, a cat. Oh, you see a couple people like miss their hits just because they're trying to like not accidentally stab a cat.
Cat.
And
Okay,
yeah,
let's go
our
before we get
cat
any more trouble.
is distracting all the teams. Our cat.
yes. So you all step through. So Thursday finally makes it to you, and she just sort of sits at her feet.
Up in my arms. Just
Meow,
scoop her up instantly.
meow. She sort of looks at you like expectantly.
Sorry.
Opens her mouth. Meow, meow.
I just put my finger in.
Bleh.
Are you? I
Meow,
think your cat wants
Just
food,
like,
dude.
meow.
I just
Snackies.
gave you food. There.
Meow. She did a
You had
very
full
good.
breakfast.
She did a very good job. Where are her treats?
It's true.
Meow.
Um, 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 tiny
You're the one
little like
Yeah, just feed it.
tiny
Feed
little
the
scrap of food that I still have, and I just
Meow. Immediately, just swallow it whole. Meow.
I'm gonna grab a pebble
Go ahead.
and then try to feed it the pebble.
Meow. She's not taking the rock.
All right. Well, I tried.
She doesn't cook with the rock.
She could not smell
she
what the
can't
rock.
smell what it's cooking.
Yeah.
All right, I have to go.
Yeah, you see that there is a sort of like small gap between the bleachers that like
Yeah.
looks just like darkness, despite it being broad daylight and early morning. It's just dark.
So we'll head in there.
You know, for the amount of hate this person has for magic, they certainly use it a lot.
Yeah,
What?
I noticed that. You saw how even I couldn't fit in the shadows, and I'm very not big.
Oh yes, they're hypocritical with a capital hippo.
That's a big hippo.
What?
Is the hippo the size of? Oh no, that's mean. I'm not gonna say that.
So that was magic that they used to hide.
That's not possible. General doesn't use magic.
That was magic.
It was definitely magic.
This right here, I'll put my hand there, pull my hand out, put my hand back in, is magic.
Are you putting your hand in and out of the shadows?
Yes.
You can feel as if you're like passing through something when
Is
you
it
put
what
your
we
hand
do in the
through.
shadows?
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of gay vampires on the other side.
Yes. Bye.
He's just like, I gotta go.
I gotta go, y'all. This is Liz talking, not Wilred. Actually, Wilred being into it too. Um. Uh. That. But.
Uh-huh.
Uh.
These are a lot of half words you're saying.
That can't be.
Okay, that
But
was half of a sentence. We're getting there.
it. I. It's
I
just.
think
I think
that
that's what a
you're.
period is. All right.
I think that he is lying to you. Um, and might just want magic for him.
But he said, like, we should. Well, we really can't talk about it
You
in
ever see
there.
little dots going around their head as they're speaking in like this circular formation?
There's a few
I,
triangles that come out a few times.
I feel like I'm seeing like smoke from gears turning so heavily in there.
There's a math equation just popping up behind you. Just like, what?
So let's walk into the obviously magic darkness, and I will walk into the obviously magic darkness.
Alrighty.
I will follow, questioning my life.
So I'm going to then move us on over to the combat screen. If you could all,
Oh no! What?
just take a look at that. And I will move us over. So you step out. So you all follow
That from
this map. This is one I made, the one we're looking at. But that's not what you see. So you all step out, and you're into. It takes a moment as you walk through it. The darkness sort of ripples over your face, and you can feel like as if you were passing through something. And on the other end, you step out into a very lush green forest.
A lush green forest. Oh, something's loading. Wait, scroll.
how do
Oh,
I update my character in this?
Ah, I'm sorry. What was that?
How do I update my character?
You should be able to just select yours on the side.
Oh, hold on. Update D&D Beyond.
Yes, update D&D Beyond.
oh, I can make macros.
So you should all be able to see this. Oh, wait. Nope, I don't think you're able to see this map.
Oh, I say I just see a black screen that says, "Game paused."
Game pause. Game pause.
No. This was supposed to just be a regular old transition where you move to the next one. There we are.
Buddy.
So you step out into this area.
Whoa.
You see a large, sort of overgrown forest. There's a lot of like mossy trees and towering oaks. You can see in front of you, ahead of you, is a very deep pond with sort of leaves and a couple of loose twigs and branches swirling at the top.
Oh, I think he uses magic.
Yeah, that is what we were in fact telling you. Yes, that's yep.
Oh. Sir, do you mind? Um, uh, well, can I look around this place?
Yeah. Sorry, I was setting up some things. Yeah, so you're all able to look around. You
Don't
can
say
see.
that.
No, don't. It's just there's some stuff happening.
I got a 19 perception wise.
Oh, so yeah, looking
Where's
around.
that character?
Hmm.
I can't see me on the map.
Oh,
Uh.
your mouse pointer. Your mouse
Yeah,
is
it's the
your
mouse.
you. It shows for
Yeah.
everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't see yourself. You just see the other people.
Understood.
But alrighty. Yeah, you So looking at what was that? I'm sorry. What was your roll again?
A 19.
19. Looking around, you see it looks like a very lush forest. You know that these types of forests aren't really common in this area. At least not in the city that you're in. They've definitely have a couple of dense forests like this up north, or at
Mm-hmm.
least closer to the northern border. But this is definitely nowhere near the school.
So why have they secretly been keeping magic from you?
Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what I just did, by the way. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no problem. I'll
And
move
why
that.
would they reveal it now after all this time?
I don't know.
I'll let you
I
know. Go ahead.
I'm very confused. Um,
I don't.
Ah,
Are we able to get our tokens onto here, or
you should be able to just drag your character over as a token.
I can't drag them?
I don't know why you can. Anyone else drag their character over?
I don't know.
Hmm.
No, I can't do it.
Oh, also I will delete this thing. It's
Sorry.
not a
I don't know how
problem.
to delete things.
There you are. You're good. Let's see.
Oh,
Perfect.
Woo. Oh, oops, that's right. Those were the temp ones I put in for you.
Those
They,
belong to anything?
they do. I have the license for them. They also are part of the. I already gave my announcements earlier for JNPQ,
Okay.
so we could. Oh no, not JNPQ. Sorry, what is their name? Like hell. This is also
All
one of
right.
theirs. Um,
So, what
I,
should we be doing here?
So yeah, as you step out, you can see it is a very beautiful and lush forest, though. But the more confusing part is how the only way you could get here is through teleportation, something very obviously magic.
um, I don't know how to move my character. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Eugene's got the wiggles because I'm still trying to figure this out.
Um, I mean,
I also
I,
you can move characters. Ooh.
I wonder if we're supposed to. Um, is there something here we're supposed to train with, or
I'm beginning to wonder the same. It does kind of seem. Is there still the way to get back?
Looking behind you, you just see open forest. It's a very bright and sunny area. So
We
yeah.
just get teleported to our doom.
Can I try going back?
Yeah. Go ahead. If you walk back, you think you might be. Go ahead. See what happens.
I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to. Go.
Oh, so I think it's WASD. So you take a step back and you just kind of walk into the forest. You just
Uh,
walk a little further.
uh, uh, uh. I'm gonna keep trying.
Yep, it is. You just further and further going into the forest. You see the tree line. It does not seem to end. Also, how are you moving your tokens around? Are you using arrows or WASD?
WASD.
WASD.
So maybe the weird thing about that person was that they weren't that person. Maybe we were just trapped by some kind of magical trickster.
I don't think that that's really permitted by
Not that someone was trying to kill us. No, that.
yeah, but still, I don't think that that's supposed to be allowed either.
As you are sort of.
You're not wrong. People aren't usually supposed to try to kill us. That is correct.
Especially not if it's a teacher or someone else
As you
in
said,
school.
what if it was a villain?
Oh, I don't like that.
As you
So
all
I
are.
guess,
Hmm?
yeah, I was just saying, everyone stay close.
You say as Eugene has already wandered into the forest.
Yep.
But also, as you all are debating, you see someone or something rising out of the water.
Oh, fun. Perhaps that's someone who can help us.
So
What?
rise.
And I'm heading back. I'm heading back to just kind of be with them.
Yes. So rising out of the water, you see a skeletal figure, sort of with a Victorian era gown that seems to be made entirely of like dead twigs and rotting leaves and mushrooms, with a like wide collar of like bright green mushrooms and a skeletal face as it just sort of floats from the bottom to the top of the water.
Um,
And it is sort of floating there a little bit, face up towards the sky.
Oh.
Oh, wonderful.
Um.
Well, hello there, ancient fae or other.
The sort of body sits up and then starts standing on top of the water, just sort of starts pushing and then standing. Who are you? Intruders in my garden?
We didn't mean to be. We were just kind of sent here by the general.
The
Yes, we were sent here by some progenitals.
And who is that?
General Weimaraner.
I was about to say Weimaraner too.
Caught in the feet. We're done here. We're done.
I can't remember his name.
I also blanked. It is Weimar, isn't it?
It is.
For some reason, my brain just kept saying Weimaraner over and over again.
Weimaraner. That's his name now.
That literally, Liz, we have the same fucking brain cells. That's what was
Yep.
happening with me too.
Yep, we're sharing a brain right now.
I do not know this general. Why are you in my home?
Because
And
he teleported us here, I think.
yes, we are not intentionally in your home. If you wish, we could leave, but we would need help.
I will offer help for those in need of aid.
No,
What?
I already have something like that going on currently.
What do you say? You have.
You probably want a deal, don't you?
I want nothing from your kind. Land killers.
Huh?
And you see the skeleton just starts walking towards you all.
Oh, good, eco terrorists. Wonderful. All right.
It
How
steps
can?
out of the water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you moving towards us very suspiciously, and will hide behind Wilret.
Yeah, I can't move this token at
Oh,
all.
weird.
Good. That's good. I would like to be behind you. So
I've been trying anything and everything.
Let me configure permissions. Ah, here it is. You should be able to now.
Yeah, okay.
Your permissions were wrong.
Okay. I mean, I'll step forward and be like, we don't mean you any harm. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
We just want to go back. We're just supposed to be training.
Training for war? Another one?
No, just school. Just school.
we are students,
Bless you.
children, babies, infants.
Kind of.
Whatever is safest. You see,
Maturity of them.
she looks at each of you like, so there's no face. This is just a skeleton head. It is a pure skeleton staring at you in a sort of,
Love it.
in a clothing and dress made purely of fungus
At least
and,
it's not made of bees.
no, it's not made of bees. It's not that one. It's not that skeleton. It is just made of like fungus and rotting wood.
Love
They
to see it.
it looks at each of you critically and sort of turns its head and then pauses on you, Eugene.
Did they just roll a 20 at looking at us?
They rolled a thing for things. You don't need to know what that was for. And it pauses and looks at you, Eugene. Goes, oh, I did not know there was another devourer.
What?
Child, are you hungry?
No, I just had breakfast.
You should
Oh.
always say yes.
Are you hungry? I know your kind,
I don't want to be.
and I know what you eat.
No, I don't want to.
It's in your blood, in your bones, in your heart, down to the deepest parts of you.
No.
So
And
what should you be eating? Is it babies? It's babies, isn't it?
you can deny, but you will always be hungry. Do they know?
I'm not doing it.
You seem to have some kind of protection around you. I can't fully sense you, but I can tell what you are and what you would do. Save for
Uh,
your protections.
I'm gonna step between her and Eugene and be like, what we are lost students, and what we would do is go back and cause you no more trouble.
You would defend something so hungry?
Yeah.
Mortals are braver than I thought, or perhaps foolish. There's no difference.
A little bit of both.
yeah. Mage armor. But yeah, this is great.
Just casually in the back, mage armor.
Probably a little bit of both, but I defend my friends.
Where do you hail from?
The Liftswon Institute.
Liechtenstein.
You see, she takes a deep breath and goes, school for warriors. To train more and more people to burn these lands and destroy my forests. A school for those who wish to hurt. I will return you to remove you from my lands. But you must prove that you will not hurt these lands again. You will not come here.
Lady,
I mean,
we didn't even need to come here in the first place.
We really didn't.
You walked through my door.
We walked through some bleachers, unless your home is behind the bleachers.
My home
And then we
is
have
in
some
many
different
places.
conversations for you.
I told you it was a bad idea to go behind bleachers when a teacher asks you to.
My home is in many places. And you have stumbled upon it.
Just let us know how we can not be here again, and we won't be.
You may leave once you clear my forest of these troubles. And you see just around you, whoop, hello,
Oh,
hello.
those just wolves?
No, they look bigger.
Oh.
Yay.
Why won't you move, buddy?
That's nice. Mirror image.
Ta-da! And then one next to her.
I'm gonna cast mirror image while she's very politely revealing all these animals.
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna need an initiative roll for that.
There's 3 of you. Let's
Because
do this.
you already cast a spell.
I was casting while talking. Come on, come on. It's okay. You don't need this. You don't need this.
I do. You dispose of them as you will, and you may leave.
I mean, she's still talking. There's a mirror image in here. There has to be. It's fine. It's fine.
Roll initiative.
14.
Fine.
Ooh,
I rolled a 19
19.
a while ago.
All right, what was that? So 19 from Liz.
19
Yeah.
as well.
Okay. Which of you has a higher dex?
I have an 18.
Oh, you have a higher dex than me for sure.
Okay. And then Danny, what was yours?
14.
14. Okay.
I have now become a pile of stuffed animals.
You just
Just disappear.
disappear. Alrighty. So yeah, let me roll initiative for the fucking wolves. I'll have them move as a group. Alrighty, so you see she takes a step back into the water. And the wolves sort of all turn towards you, if I can figure out how to turn them. So they look like wolves, but larger. You're not sure exactly what they are. For a moment you think they might be dire wolves, but even then, they're too big for that. I mean, they don't seem exactly like a dire wolf. You think they might be a little too big for that. Alright.
Well, what's your...
So first up in the initiative will be you, Salem.
Okay. Mirror image. Blade song. And then action surge to get another action. And move towards this one, I guess, 5, 10, 15, and start swinging some attacks.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit.
So dagger and then dagger. Well, that's a nice start. Thank you, D&D Beyond. Natural 20.
Ooh.
How
Alrighty.
many roll damage for that on here? What are we doing for damage?
Double dice.
So this plus 2 more, I guess. 21 plus 8. It's only 12 damage. Yeah, 12 damage. And then I will take a second attack with my offhand weapon.
Yes.
Oh, that's only a 10 to hit, so probably not.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us then to Willrat.
All right. First things first, I would like to rage.
Yes.
And then I'm going to charge this wolf that's kind of right in front of me. And I'll take 2 swipes with my great axe.
Yep, go ahead and roll 2 hit.
All right, first one is going to be a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, good to know. The next one is going to be a 17 plus 5, which is
That hits.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to hit. Okay. So I will go ahead and burn one of my spell slots to get that extra D8. Okay, so nice. So 12 slashing, and then the extra D8 is 17 points of damage.
17, alrighty.
So that will be 5 at the end for me. So that's my action, bonus action, and movement. That's me.
Alrighty, that takes us then to the wolf's turn. So, the one in front of you, Salem, is going to try and bite you.
All right.
Does a... Nope, 14 hit.
It does not.
Alrighty, so it misses. That is, I believe, yep, so it gets one more bite. It's gonna grab a bunch of dice all at once. Oh, we love to see it. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Definitely.
Yes.
Alrighty, so it tries to chomp at you, Salem, and does not succeed. Why do my dice hate me right now?
Me and all my mirror images are just dancing.
Yeah, it's having. Does mirror image give disadvantage to attacks?
No, so when they do hit, it can be redirected to one of my my things instead.
Okay. And then Wilret, the one in front of you, is also going to go. It tries to
Totally.
immediately take an attack at you. I'll roll the 2. So this is a number. One of them is a nat 20, unfortunately.
That will not hit.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so they both hit then. Alrighty. So that's going to be... I need more dice. So yeah, so it takes 2 bites at you, and you immediately feel as if it is jumping on you just to do its attack. So you
Awesome.
take, for the first one, that is 10 damage, 10 necrotic damage,
Okay.
Woof.
and the
That's what
other
they
one
said.
is 5 necrotic.
Okay.
So you feel as if both bites, immediately once it bites into you, you can feel as if like it's like a rotting maw pawing at your skin, and you can feel that it's like it's gross and gammy as it like bites into you.
Not good.
And then the third one decides it is going to nope. Oop.
Come on, come at me.
Nope. 20.
Yeah, no, come at me.
It's not. It is passing you.
Is it passing 5 feet around me?
It doesn't have enough movement to do so.
Oh, so it's right next to me?
So it is right next to you right now.
That's fine.
But you think it might be going towards Eugene.
We can try.
And that is the wolves. Eugene, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna look at that wolf. Okay, okay, okay. I can do this. I can do this.
A rotting corpse
Let
dog is
me
running at you.
double check something. How close is this bitch? Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh, this is very dangerous, but this also might give Wilrat what he needs. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Lightning Lure. They must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Mm. Smart. Alrighty, let's see. Strength saving throw. Does a 14 save?
14 matches.
I will say tie goes to the attacker.
Okay. So be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me, which, if I'm reading the situation correctly, will trigger their attack of opportunity. Wilrat's attack of opportunity?
No,
It's
only movement
forced.
if it's intentional movement.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's forced, it doesn't.
All right. Then I am incorrect. But, anyways, 10 feet in a straight line towards me.
Alrighty, so yeah, they move 10 feet. I'm struggle bus with the moving these.
And now, since they are within 5 feet of me, they take 2d8 damage.
I tested it earlier and I had it under control. Assuming it is, yep, right here. And they take how much damage?
I'm rolling now. Okay. So that is going to be 7 plus 3 plus 4. 14.
14.
14 lightning damage.
Alrighty. So yeah, you manage to immediately. It sort of like howls a little bit as you see some of the bones rattle a little under the force of the lightning. Is that your turn?
And then I just go, oh, this was a bad idea. And that's it.
Alrighty, and that brings us back to Salem. Top of the order.
I don't like this, so I'm actually going to move.
They will get an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Does a that's a 25 to hit. They will not be able to stop you, however.
I rolled a 10, so one of my images is attacked instead.
Nice. Okay, so your image then. Do they have a damage pool or do they just poof if
No,
they
they
get
just
hurt?
vanish the moment they're hit.
Alright, so it immediately tries to chomp at you and instead hits at one of the mirror versions of you.
25, get in behind here, and Booming Blade with advantage.
Yep, go ahead.
20.
20, that hits.
How many things do I get it when I am level 5? Okay, so 5. Well, that's a 1. So 5 piercing and then 6 thunder damage.
Okay. Oh, yeah, so you manage to immediately, sorry, my nose. You hear a, large boom as you stab into the rotting wolf in front of you. And you just hear it, yelp a little bit, but it does not turn to face you.
Can I still use my bonus action to two-weapon fighting? Oh no, it's only if I take to do an attack. Okay. I suppose that's my turn.
Alrighty. That brings us then to Wilrat.
I'm going to use my bonus action to start a frenzied rage. So next turn, I'd get 3 attacks. I still only have 2 this time.
Alrighty. And then your action is just 2 attacks?
Yeah. I just rolled 2 15s, so dirty 20s. Literally 2 15s on 2 different dice.
That hits.
All right, dirty 20s both all around. All right. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. 7, 8, 9, So first attack is 9 points of damage. The second attack is 14 points of damage.
Oof. Alrighty, yeah. You hack into this wolf. It does not like it as you immediately just start slashing at its face.
How
And
dare
just
it not
goes,
like it?
just goes. Um,
That's kind of my jam.
it does not. It doesn't move, but it does like flinch away from those attacks. As that moves us then to the wolves. Well, right, the one in front of you. I'll have that one go. Actually,
Awesome.
I'll just go in the same order I was last time, just to keep it the same. So this wolf immediately starts moving. 5, 10. It sort of conglomerates over here towards you, Salem. And it just runs towards you. It is going to make an attack. Does a nope. That is 12 hit,
No,
and then the other does a 18 hit.
no.
Alrighty, so neither of those will hit. Unfortunately, as it again tries to rush towards you, and it's just there's too many of you for it to really get a good sense of which one it should be attacking. Every now and then it will try and reach for one that's just not real.
All of them turn around at the same time and spank their bottom, then return to regular form.
Beautiful.
Sounds about right.
And then the one in front of you, Wilret's going to try
Let's go.
bite you. That's that nat 1.
Nope.
Totally hits.
Why do my dice hate me when I'm the DM? So yeah, the first attack you see, it just immediately goes to bite you and misses entirely, and sort of like just bites at like one of your your belt loop, but completely misses
Actually
you.
distracted by my spanking of my bottom.
Yes, the other one does a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Alrighty, so the second one it does as it sort of shakes its head and goes, okay, time to hit. You're going to take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
You feel as if it is every bite that it hits you with just feels draining, as if it's like sapping away at your own blood. Something sickly is passing through you, but you don't feel a con save yet.
Love it.
Alrighty, and that is no, that's not the wolf's turn. There's one more.
There's one in front of me.
It is immediately going to try and bite you again. Oh, does a 18 plus
Oh yeah.
25 hit
Whatever it is, yeah.
and a 21.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so those both hit. You feel it's like immediate. It latches onto your front, and as it bites you, you so you take. That's 12. And the other one is 11. So 12 and 11 necrotic damage. I may or may not have rolled 3 6s and a 5.
Shit.
12 and 11 for a total of 23.
Yes.
Okay.
So okay.
I am half the man I used to be.
Right.
Alrighty, so that is, yeah, so it immediately bites into you, and you said you're at half health?
Mm-hmm.
Then go ahead, and can you make a con save for me? If you are at half health. DC 17.
Wild and wacky.
I just realized I was muted. Is this technically considered against disease?
Yes.
Okay, that means I get advantage. Thank fuck. Much better. That's an 18.
Thank them.
Ooh.
Yep.
Thank God.
Because the other roll that I had was a 7.
Oof. Yeah, you feel as you're just you feel your health lowering as these wolf keeps biting and biting at you. You feel something sort of bubbling up for a moment inside of you, just a sort of sickness before it is immediately pushed down.
Didn't like that, didn't like that, didn't like that.
Alrighty. And is that your turn?
Okay.
Well, that's the wolf's turn.
Wait, nope, that was the wolf's turn. Yep.
Yeah.
It is now your turn.
Okay. I am gonna go ahead and cast Vampiric Touch then.
Ah,
Nice.
So
is that
I need
a
to make a spell attack.
Okay, so I said a save or attack.
17.
That matches.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so then that means. Okay, let's see. Come on, baby, don't mess with me now. "15 necrotic damage to it,
Alrighty.
and I regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt, so that'll be 7.
You take half of 7 because it has resistance to necrotic damage.
Fair enough. So I'll take 3.
That will be. Yes, 3. I don't know. Yes, half of 7 is 3. Yep. So you take
Okay.
3 HP, but actually, well, no, because I forgot about your thing. You you would take the full 7, as you feel not you. So you touch it, reach out, and sort of pull on the essence of this wolf, and you can see what looks like more than just blood coming out of it. For a moment, you think you see a little bit of essence getting pulled towards you.
Oh no.
And you feel like you had a very nice little snack.
I don't like that, I don't like that. That's all I can do.
But yeah, that is your turn. So you do take the full 7. I forgot you're the
Okay.
thing that you are.
Yeah.
Your thing that you are.
And also, fun fact, until the spell ends, I can make the attack again on each of my turns.
You won't be hungry anymore.
Oh, fuck. I don't like that at all.
Dark as hell.
Alrighty, that puts us at the top of the initiative with Salem. Here you are in this clump of wolves.
Only the one is facing me.
Yes, so only the one in front of you seems to have facing you. It looks like each wolf is sort of focused on one person, as it followed you, even though it would have been easier for it to go to Eugene and get
I'm gonna
advantage by
stay
flanking
in
it.
the range of it, so I'm gonna stay in the range of both, so I don't trigger anything.
But you're gonna, yeah, pass through their space.
If I'm able.
I would say, you would yeah. It might be difficult to go through those
Do
two.
acrobatics check
Yeah, I
if
was
you
gonna say, make an acrobatics check to try and get through between these two
want.
on this
14.
side. Yeah, I'll say that gets you through
Okay.
because they're
And then,
a little too big to fully make
am I able to get
rotations.
advantage on the one that has been attacking me?
Goodness, there it is. Yes, in this angle because you have Wilret behind it.
Then booming blade again. That one's 19, and that one is 22.
Alrighty, both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Well, that's just one attack. I was
Oh,
with advantage.
yes.
8 and so 8 piercing and 4 thunder.
Alrighty, and you know that the AC is 17.
Okay.
From Eugene's turn, where they matched. That's meta knowledge, but alrighty. So yeah, that lands in, and it just sort of like shrinks away from you. You can see it looks pretty hurt now, as it is just sort of like turning away from
And
your
now I am going to leave its territory.
attack of opportunity. 19 to hit.
That does hit. I will do my roll of thing.
Do you have to make concentration checks every time you get hit with this?
No, because
Okay.
I'm not getting hit.
All right, makes sense.
I rolled a 10, so another one of my mirror images were hit instead.
Nice, nice, nice.
So
It keeps
that
trying to
is
bite
my
at you.
turn. Cool.
Yeah, it keeps trying to bite at you, but you were able to successfully trick it with just various versions of you. Alrighty, if that is your turn, that leads us to Willrat.
All right. I have 3 attacks right now.
Yep, you did your frenzy last turn.
I did, so I'm just going to take them one at a time, just in case I kill it before. So first attack is that's cocked.
First attack
19
cock.
plus. It's cocked.
Hacked.
19 plus 5, so 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, D12 this. Only 4 points of damage that time.
Oh,
That's unfortunate. Second attack, 16 plus 5, which is 21.
hits. That
How'd you
hits.
only do 4 points of damage?
Because I
D12.
I rolled it. I have 2. I had. Oh no! Oh, actually, that's wrong. I had 6 points because I forgot to add my.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Thank you.
That's right. Yeah, you have your whatever your rage damage is at that.
So that's 14 points of damage for the second attack. So 6, 14.
Alrighty.
I forgot to add that for the other 3 I've done. But that's okay.
How you've done 3 other attacks before this? How
Yeah.
much is your rage damage?
So it'd be add 6 to that. So I have 2.
Yeah,
Is this thing still standing?
it is barely standing, but yes, it is
All
still
right, let's
there.
do number 3. So that's going to be a 9 plus 5 is 16, so that misses.
Yep, that just misses.
We don't have any who's it, what's it, or anything. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
9 plus 5 is 14, but yeah.
What?
14.
14. Oh yeah, that misses. So yeah, you think it is maybe on its last leg. Literally, you can see that 2 of its legs are gone, and it's sort of like on one.
Damn it.
You still have one more attack, right?
I missed my third.
Do you have a bonus action attack?
The bonus action is my third attack.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that is your turn then. Or is
Yep.
that your? Okay.
That's it. I'm
Then
not
yeah.
going to move from here.
You think that so this wolf seems to be on its very last. It is barely hanging on. You can see it instead of trying to bite you, you can see it rears its head back and sort of releases a couple of spores. Can I have you make a con save?
Yeah.
As it releases spores in your face.
Constitution
Constitution.
16.
That just misses the DC of 17.
Awesome.
So you feel as if like
Wait, do we have any inspiration or
Nope.
nope, we got none of the things for this one.
That's okay. What happened?
So you feel as if those spores sort of like it immediately bursts in your face and you feel uncomfortable and you can feel as if there's some sort of sticky residue on your face. It will not, no effects will happen this round.
I don't like that.
I regretted that sentence the moment you said it.
I know, I said it and my brain went, well, it's already out of my mouth. So, you know.
There you go. Liz has got a sticky residue.
You've got this sort
All
of like,
over my face.
Yep, you've got these sort of like porous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
that's
mushroom.
Yep. Just
I'm trying to
keep making it better.
I'm not gonna say any more words. I'm just gonna move on. That's
Yep.
the wolf's turn. No, it's not. Whose turn was this?
That was my turn.
Okay. No, wait. It was the wolf. It didn't attack on you.
back in the DM.
Yeah, 'cause it was the first wolf's turn. It was Willret's wolf's turn.
All right. Cool.
Game 1.
A thing happens to Elret. Who knows? And then let's move on to you, Salem. Your wolf. No, your
wolf or
yep.
me?
Your wolf.
Okay.
Sorry. Is it immediately moves?
Does it move?
Yes.
It takes 2d8 damage.
Yes. And it would also get an attack of opportunity
I
from
was about to
you,
say.
Will Rat.
From
9
yeah,
thunder damage.
So yeah, we'll do both. So how much damage did you do?
natural 20.
Oof.
9 thunder damage and a natural 20.
All right, go ahead and roll double dice.
That's 10 points of damage for me.
Alrighty.
Is that
So,
with the +2 doubled and everything doubled?
Mm-hmm.
oof.
Well, it's double dice. So I rolled a 6 and a 2. Oh no, it's
Well, maybe it's only double dice. Okay.
It
I
is.
thought,
Yeah.
I thought, do we
It-
not get double pluses, or is that the other system?
I think that's the other one. I had said double
that's the other
because
one.
when you had rolled
Yeah,
it, it
that's
was
the old
double
one.
dice.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, so I rolled a 6 and a 2 plus 4.
So yeah, you hit into it, Will Rat, as immediately you see it turn around, you just smash, like you do the back end of your axe and just smash into it. And then Salem, as you are casting, you see thunder sort of wraps around it and it takes a step towards you and then like rumbles and shatters.
Perfect.
Nice.
And this wolf is no more.
All right.
Fine, no more.
Can I just turn around and look at it and just go, stay?
Hell yeah.
Sure. Boop. As it falls to the ground, you see the body decomposes rapidly, just completely, like it slowly turns from like muscle to bone to dust and then becomes part of the ground.
Neat effect.
And then the wolf in front of you, Eugene, is going to attack as it growls and bites into you. Why? So that's a nat 1.
Okay.
So no. And that's a nat 20. So yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Um,
might be going down.
that is
I
going
could
to.
be.
Oh, that's right. That's double. Okay, so double dice for one of the attacks as it immediately chomps on you.
Who's getting hit, Wilred or?
Look at those ones. It is hitting Eugene.
Eugene.
5, 8,
And then I'm gonna need to
9,
make it. Oh,
11 necrotic damage.
11 necrotic.
Yes.
All right, and then I'm back down to below half.
Which means you will
Oh.
need to make another con save.
Still against disease, right?
Yes, so at advantage. You're the only one
Thank
below
you.
half. The others, you're not. Correct.
Thank you for not
Right.
giving
I thought
me
it was
that nat
perfect.
1. That is an 18.
Alrighty, so yeah, you pass again.
And then concentration is another con save, right?
Yes. I believe it is however much damage you took. So wait,
Split in half, but otherwise it has to be 10, no matter what.
yeah, 10. And you took. So it would be DC 15 then?
Uh,
Because 11 divided by 2 is 5, and then 10 plus.
no, it's either a flat of
It's
10
whatever's
or
higher.
half damage if it's higher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so then 10.
Okay, that's a 17.
That passes.
Oh, it would have passed either way, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're good on your concentration. Your wolf has gone, and that is now your turn.
Which
I
means,
need
you
a
know what I get
haircut.
to do again?
Scoop out its insides.
I get to make the attack again. That is a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That's 15 again. So then that's 7 again.
What ability are you using?
It's hold on. Vampiric touch.
Oh,
But with that, you reach out again to touch it, and you suck. You think you start pulling, and you feel something tugging inside of you, and this wolf crumples, but instead of decomposing, you see it just starts turning pale
Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
as it
you
collapses in
murdered the
front of you.
puppy. It's fine.
Oh no.
And you feel full again, sort of the same way you felt in that dream, as if you're not hungry.
I, I don't. I, what was that?
Also, real quick, I need to.
That's all I can do on my turn.
Okay. Yeah, so the wolf completely just collapses onto the ground. And that is your turn. As it has not disappeared like the other one. It is instead, I can't change the color of this, but it just a pale white. As like from going from entirely dark inky black fur to a sickly pale white, as the like skin and muscle also sort of like pale, and it
But
just
it's
lies
still
there.
alive. It's just
Uh,
on the ground.
it it doesn't look alive. It looks like it's been taken down. Like it doesn't look completely dead, but it also doesn't look completely alive anymore. It looks as if it's in some kind of in between. You think it might just be unconscious. Or more. You're not exactly sure what happened with that magic. But that is your turn.
I don't like this.
Which brings us to top of the order then, with Salem.
I'm going to throw 2 daggers at the one that's remaining.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit.
Well, I'm going to make sure I'm within 20 feet first. 5, 5, 10. So I'll get about like here. Then I'll do it. So first dagger is only 12 to hit. That probably misses.
Yep.
Second dagger is even worse. So both daggers fly wide.
They're just hanging out back here.
I'm now littering. Perfect.
Yep.
Woo!
You've littered.
That's my turn.
You see that
Litterer.
the mushroom lich is just sort of like, don't litter in my garden.
Mushroom lich.
The what? The skeleton person you were
Yep.
talking to?
She's a mushroom lich. Interesting.
That then takes it to your turn. Unless, was that your turn, Salem?
Yeah.
Well, right, it is yours.
All right, let's take it one at a time here. First one is a 16. It misses. Oh, natural 1, so I'm going to reroll it because I have lucky feet because I'm a gnome.
You mean halfling?
Halfling, whatever thing
I
I
was
am.
about to say, did you just?
I changed my race halfway through. You didn't notice?
You did.
12 plus 5 is 17. So 17's the
Matches.
second hit is the reroll. Thank God. I was like, if I take all 3 hits and I miss all 3 hits, I'm going to be so upset.
Your rage is going. You're gonna get fly into a rage.
11 points of damage. How's it look?
At 11 points damage, you see it. You take out one of the legs, and it completely just collapses down. You think it is dead. So yeah, it collapses, and you see it just slowly starts sinking into the ground as it rapidly decomposes in front of
I'm
you.
gonna walk over and pick up my daggers.
I'm just going to look at the decomposing bad dog.
Yep. As this one also, you say bad dog, and as it is dying, it just goes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw.
Actually, no. I'm so sorry.
It's just all.
I'm just going to pet the mushrooms that's growing from it.
And they just decompose into grass. There is still the one there that has not decomposed and is instead a sort of pale white.
Can I just turn and take my third hit against it?
Yeah, go ahead.
And put it out of its misery.
Actually, I don't think you're in range.
Am I not in range?
You can
No.
attack.
Yeah,
I will take a step
you
forward.
can take a step.
There you
Yeah,
go.
So that is 17 plus 5.
that hits.
I'm not doing the maths.
The 17 part makes it hit.
The 17 part hits. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. So you hack into this thing, and you think as you cut into it, you have a great
hack
axe,
into
correct?
You have a great axe.
You want credit card information?
Yes.
I'm in.
I'm in. You hack into it, and as you pull your axe out, you know when, I don't know if any of you know, when meat gets so rotten that it just turns white and can't
Yeah.
It has no qualities. It's just dry as hell. You pull it out and you think it's like that, where it's definitely dead, but it's not bleeding or moving or decomposing in the ways the others were. It's just completely pale and dry and rotten.
Damn. Oh, and then I take 5 points of damage
And
because we're
then,
done fighting.
yes. Well, until you drop out of your rage, you're good.
Well, I have about 6 seconds. If everything looks good, if we're out of initiative, about 6 seconds, I drop out of my rage.
And I pick up my daggers, so I'm
Yep.
not littering.
Yep, you go ahead and pick up your daggers. As you all are doing that, you see the mushroom person sort of steps forward and goes, "How? I see you've taken care of this issue, but there's one you leave behind in such a state. I told you you would do this, that you would be hungry still.
I don't know what I did.
You ate,
I don't
as your
want
kind
to.
always does.
I don't want to.
I want you gone from my garden."
Good, we want to go.
And you see she just raises a hand and points towards where you entered, and it starts filling with shadows.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Thank you. I will not recommend your forest because clearly you don't want anyone here. But nicely kept. I'm just going to go that way and get out of your hair.
Leave.
I also took my point of exhaustion.
Yes. Oh, that's right, you would. And she looks at you, Eugene, before you leave and goes, "I do not want your kind returning on my lands ever again."
I don't even know what I'm doing.
I'm going to come up next to Eugene and just put my arms around his shoulder. Like, come on, man, let's just go.
What did I do?
And as you all head into the shadows,
I'm struggling to try and stay back and ask what I
Oh,
did.
you're asking what you did.
Yeah.
She goes,
I'm trying to struggle and stay back and just be like, what did I do?
"Do you not know your own kind?
What kind?
Name eaters, devourers, those who hunger."
What's happening with the spores on my face?
Oh, yeah, speaking of, because that would still go. So, yeah,
Yeah.
we have one more round. So, you immediately just feel as if they're, like, trying to make another
Before I
cons.
get there, I pieced. I don't want to be here for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for you,
Not great.
yep. What was your con save?
10.
Oof. You take upside. You only take 1 point of necrotic damage.
Okay.
As they seem to be taking root in your face.
Awesome. Talk about having acne.
It's weird.
Does anything else happen?
Yeah, I mean, so it would be each round you would take damage and then make a con save to keep getting rid of it as they start digging deeper and deeper into your skin.
Can I try and, like,
Perfect. You
rip
got
them out of my
patience.
face?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is what happens if you don't wash your ass.
If you don't wash your ass, mushrooms grow in it, and you gotta rip them out.
17?
Yeah, I mean, you're able to rip them out. Excuse me, hurts. I mean,
Yeah.
you do take damage. That's
Do it.
3.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of piercing damage.
I mean, I'm not raging anymore, so.
Yeah. So you 3 damage as you just try and rip them out, and then you have one more round. You make a con save.
Okay. Okay, you. Nope. Oh, 12.
Oof.
Yeah, my
What
con
is-
saves aren't doing great. I have a +5. I
I
just
know.
roll like shit.
I'm like, you have a great con score. So yeah, you take another. 4 damage,
Okay, that's fine.
and then you would do
You're
con.
getting the M rolls here.
You are.
It's paying you back.
17 again.
7. Okay, so 17 matches. So you would save.
Okay.
So with the 17, you felt slowly just the mushrooms are like digging into your skin, and you felt as if, oh, this is uncomfortable. And even when you tried ripping them out, you felt as if something started growing in the space again. And then with a 17, you just start like ripping and pulling them out, and you don't feel them growing in again. But you, since you're like pulling them out, you will
Yeah.
take 13.
13 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is
Oof.
it.
I look bloodied and fucked up.
Yeah, your face is really bloody right now because it did not come out easily. Like it
Nope.
was rooted in your, so like blood and chunks of skin just like pull out of your face as you go.
And I've had chunks taken out by wolves.
Yeah, it's been a time for you. Your face is not doing great.
My whole body's not going great. I look fucked up.
We probably need to get.
Come on, Eugene, we gotta go.
Yeah, and you were asking. Yeah, and you got the answer, which was you are a devourer those who hunger.
I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna kind of hoist Worat by the waist and help him out. To the
Yeah,
shadow.
I went from 70 to 22 in that fight.
Oi.
Yay!
I went from 38 to 38.
Congrats.
I went from 45 to 25.
As you step away, you hear a voice in your head, Eugene. Just go. Would you like me to deal with her? So very rude.
No, 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 no. No.
Okay. You should take your friend to get some help.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No worries. None will be rude to you. Yeah, you hear the voice just sort of like pull back out of your mind. And as you all step into the shadows, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
No.
Fucking fuck.
So that was a great time. How's it?
So, you hungry, huge?
You hungies? Well, no, not anymore.
I'm
You feel
full.
full. You
I'm
feel
full.
Huge is full.
you just full. It feels like
Yeah.
you ate something. Finally.
That's not good.
Exactly.
Why? You're just really hungry.
Just
I get
starving.
hangry too.
You're
Have you
hangry.
considered trying the red drink at
Listen.
lunch?
Mimi hungry.
Yes. But alrighty, thank you all for joining us. Thank you guys for playing.
Thank
We
you for
hope-
DMing.
We hope
Thank
to see
you
ya.
Thank you.
We hope to see you next week with an updated schedule on our Twitch. That is what the schedule will be. Until then,
We'll catch you on the flip side.
I'm gonna steal it from you. Catch you on the flip
No, you
side.
won't. It's mine.
Oh, they already said it.
Catch you on
No,
the
I
flip
said
side.
it.
I said it
No,
first.
I was saying you already said it.
Yeah. Catch
And on the flip side.
Catch you on the flip side.
I'm
That's
the
right.
one. I am the one that will never say it.
How could you just say it? I swear to God.
Alrighty, thank you for joining us. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Catch you on the flip side.